It's funny why I bought Haggard. I see me and Matt had like a little silent, not a silent little beef, but we had like a I don't care for you, you don't care for me. He had some Red Bear kids. I had Teddy. You know, it was like that little you ain't in my clique.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? It's us against you. We're in a red lion world, you know what I mean? So but he had Red Bear more than anybody I know. And Simba also, but he had a Red Bear son. And I had Teddy, and I'm coming up in the game with Teddy. I'm like, I'm pushing everybody's face. I'm pulling up on anybody. Like, man, this dog stacked king. He would pull up on any one of you dogs. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care who you are. You know what I mean? Come out. You know. And I kind of got the big head with Teddy, which he show improved though. You know what I mean? Every time I went somewhere, they were like, yeah, he is what you said he is. You know what I mean? Like type of deal. And uh, so me and Matt didn't really talk. He had said something about Teddy like he was average. He told me he was average, and I was like, "What?" I'm like, "Man, you're a hater if you think Teddy's average." You know what I mean? Like, go find me 10 of them. Then you know what I mean? He's so average. I'll take 10 more. You know what I mean? But it was like a breeder, just competition. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no problems with Matt. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We never had any beef with you know. And like I said, I bought Haggard off him. My character, if I didn't like him, I wouldn't have bought nothing off him. But so I hit him up for a stud fee, and he told me like 2,500 for Haggard, and I was like, man, I'm gonna try to. Because Reds was kind of getting slow motion, and everybody wanted
Right.
his color.
Color.
Everybody was
Right.
color wave. Everybody wanted his color. I'm like, I'm gonna come with something crazy, you know. And Teddy was down seeming wise. Like he was, I couldn't even use him. He was just the freak show to get people to come see me.
Right.
You know what I mean? He
Right.
was the attraction.
Right.
But I couldn't do nothing with him because the semen was bad at the time. And so I hit Matt up. He told me 2,500. I'm like, all right, I'm probably use this dog. So it's the same. This is 1 week. I hit him up. And I was like, I told her to try to buy adult dogs. I'm like, you want to sell him? He was like, man, I couldn't sell him. He was like, if I did, it'd have to be like 20,000. I'm like, man. I'm like, all right. So that week, me, Andre Smith from BGK, um, and Ryan Guard that had Morpheus, and Marlon from DDK. We were all on a live video call or live call on Facebook in a group. It was all four of us just chiming in and talking to each other. And they're telling me Ryan's talking about all this 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 for a puppy. I'm like, for a Merle puppy. I'm like, what? In my mind, I'm sitting thinking, like, this dude's doing the same work I'm doing and getting quadruple, 10 times my money. You know what I mean? Like, this is crazy. Like I gotta get part of this. You know what I mean? That's me. I'm like, I'm not a hater.
Right.
I'm come play with you. You know what I mean? That's me,
Right. Right.
I'm like, hats off to you. You just motivated me to go do something, another move. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I get off the phone, we get off that call, and even Marlon was talking about he's gonna do a breeding, Merle breeding and stuff. And Dre at the time didn't have any breedings. I mean any Merle dogs. And that's a whole nother story.
He
So
ended up breeding to Morpheus though,
yeah,
right?
yeah. So me and him bang heads over Haggard.
He wanted to purchase him too.
He didn't even know about Haggard until I said something about Haggard.
Right.
So we get off the call, and you can air this if you want. I don't care. You know what I mean? It's the truth. It's a real story. You know, he hits me up. He calls me.
Right.
We're talking. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna buy Haggard. He's like, who's Haggard? I was like, I got the conversation. I got the receipts.
Right.
And he's like, oh, he must be a bad dude if you're trying to buy him. I was like, oh yeah, he's serious. He's about 125 pounds. That's whatever. And I don't know if I told him how much he wanted. I think I might have told him. I have to look at the messages. And he acted like he didn't know who he was. He legit. So we get off the phone. Next day, Saturday, I hit Matt up. I'm like, hey, let me shoot you 10,000 right now. Because after that conversation yesterday, I'm like, I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I'm in. I'm like, you got me sold. I'm trying to get with you guys. Like I said, I'm not a hater. You just motivated me. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to come play with you guys. So I hit up Matt. Let me give you 10,000 today, and I'll give you 10,000 in 2 weeks. He's like, man, I got a guy who wants to buy him right now, cash. I'm like, all right, I'll give you all the money right now. I'll beat him to it. You know, I was just trying to drag it out a little bit. You know what I mean? You know, I was like, can I beat him to you? You know, that's me. That's the same way with cars. I see a car online, I'm coming right now because I don't want nobody to get there before me, and I just snoozed on it. You know, and this dog's not like there's a whole bunch of them. You know what I mean? It's not
It's only a few.
It's not a 07 Tahoe. You know what I mean? It's I can go find 5 in 5 mile radius. You know, so he's like, I don't know, man. He's like, send me some pictures of where he's gonna live and da 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 da. I was like, I need you to send me some videos of him moving and this, that, and third. I'm like, you want stuff from me? I need some stuff from you. I need to see things too. So he sends me the videos, and then he's like, quiet. And I'm like, I'm messaging him, he ain't even responding. I'm like, oh no, like that's me. I'm like, no, I hate to lose. I hate, you know what I'm saying? I hate losing. So I'm like, no, this is my dog. You know, so I'm like, man, you awfully quiet for you was pretty talkative earlier. Now you awfully quiet. You know what I mean? And he hits me back, and he was like, my goal was just get him on the phone. And when I get him on the phone, I'm gonna send him some money before we get off the phone. I'm locking his dog in. You know, so I get on the phone. I get him on the phone, and he's like, we have a conversation. He's like, if I let you get him, you got to give me another 5,000. I'm like, is this other guy serious or whatever? Blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, man, but I'm gonna give you that 5,000 in a month.
So he wanted 25.
They wanted 25,000 for him now. You know, I was like, I'm sending you. I think I've PayPal at the time. A lot of people use PayPal. I think I PayPal him 2,000 before we got off the phone. Locked him in. I was like, that was a Sunday. I was like, I'll be there. I'm leaving tomorrow morning. I'm on my way. So I left Monday morning. I hit him up. He's a man. That dude's mad. And I was like, who is it? He was like, I know him. I'm not thinking of it. Nothing of it. He's like, I know him. He's like, oh, everybody knows him. I'm like, who? I said, Dre. He was like, how you know? I said, dude, I just told him I was about to buy him on Friday. I got off the phone with him, and this dude got off the phone with me and messaged him. Like, these dudes is cutthroat, buddy. I mean, he's my boy, so it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was basically, you know, you win, you don't. I lose. If you lose, I lose. Or you know what I mean? It's whatever. You ain't my homies. You don't really owe me nothing, so I can't be mad at you. You know, but you literally just called me and then got on the phone and called this dude and to try to snake my dog. You know what I mean? And I beat you to it. So he's all mad, made a post and everything. This guy, we had a deal, this, that, third. He's all mad, and he tried to dog Haggard. I'm like, dude, you was just trying to buy him yesterday. You know, like he's like, man, you. I'm like, dude, get off my line, get off my post. You know what I mean? We cool now. You know, we had it was like some verbal beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't talk to me. Don't, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. Don't, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know what you try to do, type of thing. And then we got cool after a while. You know, probably a couple years later. You know, I wouldn't say we was cool. We just cordial. Yeah, right. You know what I mean? It was always that, man. I got Haggard daughters look better than your boy you got off of. That was me. You know, talking that mess. You know, he produced better than what you got over there. You know what I mean? He had this boy named Gambino. I used to try to dog him because I was like, man, I put these females against that boy. You know what I mean? But that's how I ended up with Haggard. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Matt. You know, Matt's a good dude. Matt sold me the dog. Matt's got a great program over there. You know, he's known, but he always putting fire down. But no, Matt's good dude. He actually bred to my Fluffy too. You know, like I said, our beef was more like just a competition, but we still able to do business. You know what I mean? Some people are not able to do that.